Hey there everyone, it's Grymestone again from L.A.G Gamers. We're back in Kenshi. So today, you'll notice I skipped ahead a little bit. I did a lot of research, and I made a whole lot of swords and other trade goods. And the reasoning behind this is we need to get blueprints. I don't think we can get any more buildings, research-wise. I think we just need to go and find blueprints for them. I don't know. And I know in order to unlock any more armor, any more, anything really in terms of armor and weaponry, we need to go get the blueprints for that. Also, we could use a few more people, because a few more people never hurts. And we always need more money because the next upgrade is 10,000 katans. I think we only have 2,000 right now, so we could use quite a bit more. Luckily, I've crafted like a ridiculous amount of weaponry. I didn't get too much research done. I mean, I did, but at the same time, it was just arbitrary upgrades that really didn't do much, which is unfortunate. So there's not really much to do in terms of base building. But at the very least, we can create a little caravan here, get our trade packs loaded up with all of our weapons, and head out. So I'm going to equip some of the weapons to our soldiers here, our squad members, since our weapons that we crafted are really good. So they're a lot better than what we had anyway. So this should help us quite a bit when it comes to the fights we're going to have in the future. So I think we can really handle any bandit attacks from here on out. We're pretty well set, and especially if they attack our base, because we have crossbows, and we can just pick them off before they even reach the gates. And by the time they get through the gates, I'll have all my soldiers there that should be able to finish them off. They'd be wounded by that point, at least, with the harpoons, which do a ridiculous amount of damage. So hopefully that'll go according to plan. There we go. He's got lots of swords on him. I believe I also had to store a few in the over here in the one of the merchant benches that we sell, shop counters. There we go. That's it. I don't know why I was having an issue saying that. It's late, and when I'm recording this, but yeah, there they are. And these sell for about like, what was it, like 1,600 a piece to 3,000 a piece, depending on which ones I'm selling. So they're worth a lot of money. So we should be able to make enough to where we can buy the chainmail blueprint, which is good because our tech research, we're nearly chainmail. It's part of the queue. So, if I let this game sit for just like a full day, we should get all that research done, and we'll be able to start crafting our chainmail. And chainmail is better than anything my soldiers are wearing right now. Even main armor, except for maybe the mercenary plate or the holy armor. Those might be slightly better than the chainmail, but I mean, chainmail would be the best addition to all of my soldiers. I also have the hats, but I don't know how to produce those. I don't know if there's a special workbench for those, so we'll have to see how that goes. For now, let's get our guys out. All right. Close that gate, and that's going to screw up their pathing. Yeah, it's going to screw up their pathing, so we're just going to open the gate. And we're going to take them, and we're going to go to Skinner's Roam instead of our regular visitation of the village right next to us. And you can actually see Skinner's Roam out in the distance there if I angle my camera correctly, which is kind of cool. Very neat. Night has fallen on the wastes. But we're just going to run our guys over there because we haven't been there before. We already know it's at the other place. I don't know how quickly things refresh. So we're going to check Skinner's Roam and see maybe what's over there. Check out their blueprints. Maybe they have a few unique ones. And probably recruit a few more people. So once we get this done, we'll then swing around to our old village that we normally check, make sure everything hasn't changed there, and then we'll go back to base. So that's the plan for our little caravan today. That's our mission. We gotta sell things, we gotta buy things, and then we just go home. But today is our shopping trip. We got a lot of swords on us. As soon as we get here, it takes a little while to get here. It is rather far away. This is a nicely set up town, though. And you see these round buildings you can actually create, and they were in a previous version. In the last series I did, Endgame, I had a few of these, and you could just research these. However, we had to research our basic tier buildings, and I actually had to buy the blueprints for those circular buildings. Those circular buildings, I don't think actually were tech, or maybe they were, but I can't quite remember. But we'll have to see how that plays out as soon as everybody gets here, mainly the merchants. But for now, I guess we can explore this town a bit. Where is everyone? Oh, they're down there. All right, well, they're almost here. Almost. Takes a little while. But yeah, we need to, I guess, just figure out where we're going to get the building schematics, if there are any. I'll have to look that up later, if there are any building schematics, if that's something I need to do, or if it's just something I need to research, in which case it's been a long time since we've unlocked any new buildings. A very long time. Be cool if we could get the towers. The really long, skinny ones. Then we could put them along the walls. That'd be pretty cool. So we'll check what's in the tavern here. I think that's a person I can buy. Yep, sure, come along. You're hired. Sure, sounds good. That is an interesting menu. We don't need you. That is a cool name though. Yeah, we got an interesting named person. A variation from our regular ones. That's nice. Nice to see some variation in the names there. So yeah, alrighty. Basic gear, nothing too big, not too fancy, but you'll get the job done. Let's just check all of these shops here. I need to figure out where the armor shop is. That's where I want to go. Armor. Could probably check out another tavern. There's the hat shop. I don't need to go to the hat shop though. Those are just two training areas to fill out the environment. There's the other exit. Let's see. Where is the armor shop? Where is it? Where is it? There's that. It's another bar down there, I think. It's the bar on the shady side of town. Side of town you don't go. So that bar is. Yeah, we'll just go check out that bar then on the shady side of town. Alright, so he's got some strength. Looks like he's mainly a laborer or a architect, which is just an engineer, I mean. So, engineer. Alright, sounds good. Oh, is that a person? Yes, it is. Truth is his name. That's an interesting name. Alright, he's the only guy here I can hire. Hey, and he's the exact same price as the other guy, but I shouldn't have a problem hiring him. But let's first get the schematics. Of course, we have to sell everything as well and find room in the merchants, and then of course find merchants who actually have the money to buy our things. Surprisingly enough, that tends to be an issue when you start selling these really expensive swords, is merchants actually will run out of money. They can't buy any of your things. Notice they have a set amount of money over there. Yeah, that guy was running low, but of course his inventory filled up, so we'll have to find a new store to sell our wares at. Where is the new store? I don't want to run all the way over to that tavern. It's pretty far away. Oh, come on, somewhere there's got to be one. We'll just sell at the hat shop. Hats. Okay. So where is that armor place? I think it's hidden somewhere in one of the corners, probably in a tower. Typical. Because, of course, the layout of these towns cannot be easy. No. And we cannot have multiple armor shops. No, that's too much competition. We must have state-run monopolies. Alright, anyway, let's get Kahaku to sell some of these building materials that we don't need. Just kind of increase our amount of money. Reserve of Catons. Oh, there it is. It was hidden in the corner. I told you it would be hidden in the corner. Oh well, whatever. Always the last place you look too. Alright, so we'll sell our stuff here. Hello, buy all our things. Thank you. There's no more room, but you have another somewhere, yes? Somewhere that I can trade these anywhere else? And we'll just go to that shop. You're already halfway there. Just run, get your athletic skill up. So yeah, our group has been progressing rather nicely in terms of their skills and things like that. I think when we go back, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build extra training dummies, and I'm going to get everybody set up on those Mark II training dummies and have them start training. That should help our squad's capabilities in combat, now that they have better weapons as well, and hopefully better gear. Alright, that's just a heart protector. Really? Like, where do you find these heavy armor schematics? I have yet to find any schematic other than heart protector, and this is the second major town I've checked. Maybe you only find them like in rare outposts, like only occasionally you find them, or maybe I just need to go to a totally different area altogether. It's a possibility. Oh well. I'll look it up on the wiki. I'm sure it's on the wiki. And so next episode we'll be able to figure all this out. I figured that it would just be here, but I've been wrong before, and sometimes I just need to look things up. I'm sure it'll show up. So, alrighty. So we got that sold. Here's our tech. Chain armor. It's going to be bloody fiddly, isn't it? It is indeed. Alright, so that's that. Nothing too major going on in the research department there. But just wanted to show you guys how far I've gotten and what we have left to do. We have quite a bit of cash now, so what to spend it on, since we obviously don't want to, purchase that heart protector schematic, because there's no point. We already have heart protectors. That's the standard armor that all bandits wear. I mean, and everybody in my group has it. So how about this? Chainmail. There we go. I want that. Anything else? Nope. Looks like we're just gonna buy chainmail this time around. But yeah, again, chainmail gonna be a huge plus when we can finally craft that. And then I think we can actually go and attack a bandit town once I get my people trained and all wearing chainmail. We should be strong enough to take on pretty much any bandits that come across our way, except for maybe sand ninjas, because sand ninjas, those guys, they don't mess around. They have like an attack skill of like 20 or 30. They just slice and dice you. What is this? Drifter's boots. We'll see. I don't think we really need those now. I think I just might buy another sword schematic. That fragmented axe, I would love to get a fragmented axe. Still no building blueprints anywhere though. Yeah. We'll get probably samurai plated boots rather than drifter boots. Well, maybe, I don't know. It just depends. We'll see what schematics we can find actually. Any new hats? I mean, I think we have a pretty good hat setup actually. Like the hat we're gonna start making is only -1 to your combat skills, where all the other ones start getting -2, -3 in your combat skills. But these cover pretty much 80% of your head. They provide a decent amount of protection, and they only have -1 to your combat skills, so that's pretty good armor for your head, all things considered. Looking at all the other helmets you could possibly have, I think we chose probably the best one to start crafting. Of course, again, I don't know how you craft it, because for some reason there's no bench at which I can craft it yet, but I can research it, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe there's a specific hat workbench that I have yet to research, probably like tier 6, tier 7. Oh god, these tiers are lasting way too long. Well, it's gonna get to the point where it's just I'm gonna have to just spend the whole week of just that idling there. But I mean, it's not so bad, because I can just let that run and then start recording as soon as we get attacked. And I'm excited. I want us to get attacked. Like I'm waiting for that, because finally I feel like in this game that we finally have the capability to fight back and win, and I would love to see those turrets in action. So, I think next episode I'm just gonna idle until we actually unlock that, or not unlock, but actually get a bandit attack to come, and then we'll start off with that, and then we'll proceed probably to building and things like that, since by then who knows how much time will have passed. This game is fairly random. I mean, anytime you load in, it can be different. I've had the game crash where I've had to restart recording, and where at first I was attacked by bandits, I loaded again, never got attacked by bandits, and I played for a 3-hour session. Didn't get attacked by bandits. All because my game crashed once, and a just completely different scenario played out. So, this game is pretty good about stuff like that. Very, very random. Alright, we're going to hire this last guy here. Come along, Truth. We could use another person. That is an interesting name, Truth. Not as interesting as the guy before him that we just hired. Which I'm not even going to try and say his name. It's pretty cool, though. So yeah, let's rack up level 5 there. 10 grand. You buddy. So we recruited 2 new people, so not a total waste of time. We got 2 new schematics for chainmail. Excellent. I love that. We got chainmail. And we got fragmented axe, which is like this giant weapon. Like the ones you see like from anime where you just have this giant one, like Ringer almost. This sword right here. But I feel like it's going to be even bigger, and it's just going to be this massive axe. So I'm excited for those fragmented axes. Because they did get updated art and everything, so last time we made a fragmented axe, it was alright, but who knows? Maybe it looks different now, and if it doesn't, it still does a ton of damage. So, we'll go back to town and craft a lot of those. But yeah, I think it's time we head back to town. I think we got everything we need here. Effective shopping trip. We got 2 new people, and we bought schematics for chainmail and things like that. And I think next episode, I'm gonna cut ahead again. This is probably the last of this little segment here that I'm gonna show, and I'm just gonna cut ahead to another segment where I've waited long enough for a fight to occur, because I would love to see that happen. And if not, I might cut it off when we finish all of tier 5, or at the very least get chainmail. So that'll be great. That'll be great. We've reached the 15-minute mark, everyone, so thank you for watching. Be sure to check out some of my other series. In the meantime, L.A.G every Tuesdays and Thursdays now. I know my schedule's been a little iffy, but this week it's going to stick through. And then Wednesdays we also have Stonehearth. Yes, Stonehearth. So, there you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.